Because Kamala.
They're going to get locked up.
Become a third world country.
Their ass is kicked out.
Put in there, installed like a toilet. Yeah.
Blow smoke up your ass, basically, so.
Signs, and more signs.
A drip in the faucet and raised it because a drip in the faucet don't have any brains.
Better bend over and kiss your butt goodbye.
Why did Americans choose Trump and not Clinton? Before the election, we crashed a Trump rally to get some answers. And now, my fellow YouTubers and Spokanites, Trump won. Let's dive into what people had to say days before the election.
What? Identify yourself? Or what news station?
Oh, no news station.
Oh, okay.
We are free for YouTube.
Awesome.
Yes.
Awesome.
What's your name?
My name is Joe,
So?
also known as Megaphone Joe. Well, we're just trying to support freedom, and we're trying to promote Trump. So that's what we're going for. There's a lot at stake with this election.
Why Trump for you?
Better gas prices, you can afford to live, more constitutionally based policies that are freedom for all.
Absolutely. And what do you think will happen if the opposing team does win?
America will change forever. Yeah, it'll become communist. Yeah. It sounds like an extreme statement, but we will change forever as a country. No, I don't support Kamala at all. She was put in there, installed like a toilet. Yeah.
Okay, there's some YouTubers out here.
Why Trump?
Because he's the man for the job.
I'm garbage for Trump.
Because like 4 years ago, when he was president, we had the best economy. Things were really good. Prices were down. Gas was down.
I love Trump. I think he's the best thing we have going for our country.
How do you feel about Kamala?
I think she's a loss.
High prices, high gas prices.
She's a puppet of Obama, and she'll do whatever she's told to do. Pull her string, she'll do it.
Nothing's going to get better. Nothing's going to change.
She switches back and forth of what she wants to do, what she feels it is right.
Trump is the only thing that's going to keep us going. Why is that?
Yeah.
I mean, why should people question that? It's stupid.
Let me turn this down a little bit. Say what now?
What brings you out here today?
I campaigned for Trump back in 2015. When he was on Oprah Winfrey, I watched him then. For one, he was good looking, wealthy, could get any woman he wanted. But I liked his ideology back then. Everything he's been talking about, he'll do. He's going to make it great again.
And what do you think will happen if the opposing team wins?
Better bend over and kiss your butt goodbye.
Would you say it's economic policy, foreign policy, domestic policy? What is
All of the above.
Yeah.
All of the above. All of the above. I don't want to go off the deep end, but the chemtrails, got served on a flight deck of an aircraft carrier. They're spraying. That is not. The book of Revelations, in the final days, and you will be given signs, and more signs. Now, most people dive off and say, oh, that's asteroid impact, the coming apocalypse, or signs.
Right.
I say it's chemtrails. I say you look towards the heavens during the daytime, and you'll be given signs, and more signs to pull the wool over people's eyes and manipulate the programming. And it's like you watch a movie and the sky's filled with chemtrails that's programming people. Get used to it. You'll see it.
Oh, okay. What?
President Trump calls it consequential presidential race, and that's exactly the way I feel about it. I go back years in the Republican Party, number one, over 50 years, as a matter of fact. I believe that all of us have to prayerfully, decide about who we're going to vote for. This, each individual. This is, after all, America. And thank God for the freedoms that we have and that we do have.
If I can shake this woman's hand, if I may, and this is what I like to show America. Isn't this beautiful? This is colorful.
Amen.
He loves this country. He's tired of everybody and all of the career politicians.
Oh, we're just out here asking people what brings them out here to support Trump at this rally.
Because if he doesn't win, for one, we're going down. Can you see Kamala go deal with Putin and Kim Jong-un and all them?
And because of the swipe of my pen,
they won't be messing with us.
Stop manipulating the American people. Stop the media. Stop manipulating what you see and hear on the news.
Affordable groceries, which is important to everybody.
How's it going, man? Good. Can I ask you a few questions?
Sure.
Why are you voting for Trump? Because he believes in the Second Amendment rights. He believes in law enforcement. He believes in, How do you feel about Kamala Harris?
She's messed up. She don't make sense.
What do you think would happen to America if she took office?
We'd become like Argentina or become a third world country.
We'd go nowhere.
He's amazing.
Man. Yep, absolutely.
What policies do you like of Trump?
Every one of them.
Every one of them.
Every one of them.
Probably,
What do you?
you know what? You know what I probably like the most about him is that he genuinely loves this country.
Been in business for almost 60 years, and every time we've had a Democratic president in 60 years, I've either gone broke nearly, had to sell out once when I had a new truck dealership. They destroy the economy every single time. They do it with high inflation, high interest,
regulations,
high taxes and regulation. They do it every time in 60 years. It's been that way.
I'm Kamala Harris, and I approve this message.
How do you feel about Kamala?
Nothing to offer the American people except for what we've already had for 4 years.
If you want more Biden, go ahead.
Yeah.
If you want more Obama rules, go ahead. If you want, what can the country give me? Go ahead.
There's nothing but dead airspace between the ears.
I mean, I watch Kamala and Walz, go out, on their little rallies, and it's a joke. You're just like, how can people be so stupid?
Falling over. I gotta be here.
Yeah?
We gotta get Trump in office. If she gets in,
Really?
we're done. All kinds of things come to mind, but I don't want to say it in front of a lady,
There
we gotta have somebody in there with some balls.
think
And
Trump
she
will-
has none. They're gonna get locked up.
Thank you so much. Is there anything that you hope to see in this election besides Trump winning?
For the goofball liberals to quit fucking winning. Impeachments and false shit.
Hey, hon. He's doing an interview for YouTube. You want to interview?
So you voted for him 2016, 2020, and you'll be voting for him 2024?
Yes, and we went to January 6th. And we went to January 6th. We went to Washington, D.C. So we went to say to our, legislature, listen, Congress, we want you to do something, of which they just turned it around and made us all criminals.
The video, taken from a Capitol security camera on the Lower West Terrace.
They literally put a psychological operation in effect to silence us. The media. That's another thing. Want me to tell you?
Yes.
The media needs to be uprooted and their asses kicked out.
You can't watch CNN and all the fake news to do your research. You gotta research.
Well, we're disgusted with this current administration. I don't think that there's many people that are happy with it. If they are, well, maybe they're being fed something that isn't, normal.
I don't know if Biden's out, but if Harris takes it with Walz, these are two of the dumbest people you ever met. They're just the puppets on the strings. Here's these guys up above, Obama and Clinton and the rest of them. Oh, you do this, you do that, you do this. Who's pushing the buttons? What if there's a nuclear war? Who's going to push the button? They're completely unpredictable, and they're just out for themselves.
Why are you voting Trump?
Because Kamala, right? Come on. What's Kamala done? There's nothing Kamala's done for us.
He's a patriot. He's for America.
I think the real question is, why would you not vote for Trump in 2024?
Why Trump?
Why Trump?
Because he loves this country.
What policies he had back then make way more sense than today. We lived those policies, even if people that don't know what they are, you lived better back then. That's just the way it is.
What do you like about Trump?
He pisses everyone off. Doesn't matter if you're a supporter or not, he pisses you off one way or another, but he loves America.
What do you think would happen to America if Kamala does win?
We're just gonna keep going downhill. I don't think there's much else to be said, I don't think we're gonna get very far. Wars are gonna keep happening.
It would be worse than it is now.
We're screwed, 100%. There's no other way to put it. We are flat out screwed if she takes office.
It wouldn't be the U.S. anymore. It'd be done. Be gone.
Social media, free speech would go away. Higher gas, higher groceries.
And clearly, Kamala, even though she says she cares, she's there for the elites to make more money.
That wraps up our visit to the rally, where we heard from some passionate voices about why Trump's their choice, and also some concerns if the other side happened to win. Thanks for watching this videos. If you liked it, please watch another one. That's how the algorithm works, so click on this one that's being recommended right now. It helps a lot. That's how YouTube know my videos are worth caring about. Until next time, goodbye.
I want you on a news channel.
They must have amnesia. They forgot that I'm him. Top shelf Zaza disrupted my circadian rhythm.